Hi guys, and welcome back to Wisdom Wednesday. Thanks so much for joining me. I've been off for a few weeks, so apologies I've not been on your screen, but back at it today with a massive one. It's just gonna, I'm hoping it'll blow your mind because it really did mine. If you caught the last episode there, what we were talking about is everything that you learn in your life, whether that's your parents teaching you or your friends, or it's just kind of part of society. And you learn these lessons, but you know what? You really don't have to pay attention to them at all if you don't want to. You make the rules, and whatever you want to do, and you can create that in your mind, and you just go and do it. But today's session, I was watching this fantastic program on Netflix the other night, all about healing. And it kind of went into people that have cancer and how they actually healed themselves rather than using modern medicine. So it was a bit out there. But the one lesson that I took from this, and it, as I said before, it blew my mind when I actually listened to it. But this guy who was preaching about it stood up and he said, if you look at your hand, now your hand is just made up of a load of cells. If you go into those cells at a deeper and deeper level and you go past the DNA and you get right down to just one cell or its nucleus, you basically just have a bubble with a tiny little dot inside it. And in between that is just energy. And what he actually did past that is he got three identical stem cells out of somebody and put them each in a different petri dish, each with a different substance in them or a different environment. Now, one of those cells grew into muscle, one of those cells grew into bone tissue, and one of those cells grew into a heart, I think it was. So three different things came from this identical cell at the beginning. So what that just shows you is your environment, or the energy that you place around those cells, has a massive effect as to what it actually becomes in the end. Now you take that quite a few steps further. Your entire body, your brain, your thoughts, everything is energy inside you. And what you choose to have your petri dish around you, or what kind of energy or what kind of beliefs you have, has a massive effect on what those cells end up becoming. So this program kind of concluded that if you surround your cells with nicotine, with too much alcohol, with too much sugar, with too much of anything that the body shouldn't have, then those cells will eventually, or the energy that's around it, especially if it's got lots of negative thoughts, will end up becoming bad things, or in this case, cancer it was actually talking about. So let's flip that on its head, and you put your cells in the right environment so you get the right sleep, you get enough water, you get the right kind of nutrients, and you get good healthy fats in there, you get some energy that those cells can use, and most importantly, you surround yourself with energy of massive positive thinking, and more importantly, believing that you already are that goal that you're actually after. That might be, I want to believe that I'm a 90k, less than 10% body fat, really healthy type person. Or I could believe that I'm already somebody who's massively successful at work. Whatever your actual goal is, if you believe that you're that right now and you give yourselves the best environment to actually grow into that, you watch out, world, because you're going to absolutely take off. Guys, if you've got any comments about this one, I'd love to hear them, whether you DM me, quite a few people do that, or just comment in the links below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one and give it a go. It's brilliant. And if you want to check out the episode on Netflix, I'm just trying to remember what it's called. It was Healing. I think it was called Healing. I'll put it in the notes anyway, just in case you want to check that out. So you get the kind of words from the horse's mouth, as it were. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll speak to you soon.